I was looking for a kind of degree that would be flexible in terms of how it would fit into my schedule as a pastor. And because I've been mentoring several pastors in Africa and then outside of Africa, I wanted to know a little bit about not just leadership, to know about pastoral leadership and how that fits into where I am as a pastor, senior pastor. And started looking around and talking, and I don't know exactly who told me about nnu's online program. And I inquired and I made the application, and here I am. I was going to say, ta-da! I'm a pastor in Morningside. The church was formerly what was known as a white church. In South Africa, it meant that that church was a privileged church, living as among the white people. Black people were not allowed to be a part of churches that were distinct by its racial demarcations. I've been there now for 10 years. I'm pastor for the last 2 decades. So I'm the first pastor of color in that church. And from then it has just grown. The church is a multi-racial, multi-ethnic. And sometimes I feel like, it's multi-other beliefs, because we have a lot of Hindu, Muslim and traditional African people seated in the church. Excitingly enough, more and more of them have been baptized. Now, the fact that this was an online degree was in itself a great advantage, because it took a guy with big clumsy fingers to sit at a keyboard. The degree, just the whole idea of talking through letters and words, not hearing expressions, but just reading, sometimes even between the lines, was fascinating for me. Outside of those cursory assessments, I would say the degree has challenged me. Theologically, it has absolutely widened my perspective, given me, a broader perspective. I have studied outside of Nazarene institutions, but I must say that this one was phenomenal. It opened my mind to see a worldview that was huge, made me feel actually accepted as part of a global community. That is very important, because for people like me who were for many years excluded, left out of conversation, knowing that you can think more deeply on things, this gave me a chance to be heard. I never once saw myself as a pastor, by the way. I've always known that I was called, but just to sharpen myself pastorally has been, I think, for me, the greatest opportunity to shepherd people.